Hi all, it's Emily. Welcome back to another how-to video. Today we are going to be doing a low lunge that works on those hip flexors. So you just need a bit of space on the ground, no stress about a mat or anything. We're going to get started. So I always like to start kind of from a hands and knees position, and we're just going to take 1 foot further forwards here. So hands will come down around that front foot to start off with, and what we want to focus on is dropping those hips forwards. What we think about in low lunges is a lot of people tend to get stuck up here, and we tend to get stuck quite high up, but what we want to do is allow the hips to drop forwards, and then that's when we get this really lovely stretch in the side of the front of the leg here. So you can start off with those hands down on the ground. If you need a bit more height, if you've got some blocks, you can always prop yourself up. Hands can stay down, or you can even walk those hands all the way up, even bring them up towards the ceiling. This can bring a bit more pressure down into those hips and allow us to sink forwards. What we want to make sure though is this knee is directly over the ankle. If you've got a lunge position that looks something like this, that's not going to get that hip flexor, and all we're going to do is stretch along here. So move that foot further forwards. So we've got a nice lovely line here with this back foot. Good. Roll those shoulders back and just take a couple of breaths here. So again, as mentioned, you can take those arms up. If you'd like a bit more, you can place those hands down, tuck the back toes under, and while trying to keep those hips nice and low, lift that back knee up, squeeze the glute, and you've got this really lovely stretch here in the front of the leg. Another alternative here is if you can sink those hips, you can bend through this back knee and maybe take hold of this back foot and bring it in. Nice. And that again gets into those thighs a little bit more. Nice. And placing it down, and then just come back out of it, and then you can always swap to the other side. You'll generally find one side feels a little bit looser than the other. That's totally normal. So again, just to go over those variations, hands go down, drop the hips forwards. You can take those hands up, even up to the ceiling. Hands can come down, tuck the back toe, lift that back knee while keeping those hips nice and low. Or the last one is bending this back knee in and taking hold of that back foot with that hand. Good. Nice. And then you can come back out of it. Lovely. I hope you enjoy. Good luck stretching.